Alright, so here we have a subtraction one. We got x minus 1 over x squared minus 2x minus 8 minus 2x plus 3 over x squared plus 3x plus 2. So again, first thing we're going to do is we've got to find this LCD. So let's factor each denominator. And so x squared minus 2x minus 8, well, that two numbers that multiply to give me negative 8, but then add to give me negative 2. So that's x minus 4 and x plus 2. And then we factor the second one. We get two numbers that multiply to give me 2, but then add to give me 3. So that's x plus 1 and x plus 2. And so those are my two factors, okay, for that one. And so now to write out the LCD, okay, so now we're gonna write out the LCD. Well, we just start with our first one, which is x minus 4 and x plus 2. Okay, and then we look at our second one, and we notice we got x plus 1 over there. Well, I already don't have an x plus 1, so I want to include it as well. And then if I look at my x plus 2, we already have an x plus 2. I don't need another one. And so here we have our LCD. Okay, and so now I'm just gonna rewrite each one over its factored form. So x minus 4, and then x plus 2, and then minus 2x plus 3. Over its factor denominator with x plus 1 and x plus 2. Alright? And so now what we really want to see is we want to see, hey, which factor from the LCD is it missing? And so if I look at the first one, the x minus 1 over x minus 4, x plus 2, it's missing the x plus 1 on the bottom. So I'm going to multiply it to the bottom, which means I also have to multiply it to the top. Alright? And so I'm just going to put parentheses around this x minus 1 just for clarity. And now if I look at the second one, it's missing the x minus 4, excuse me. And so also I'm going to multiply it to the top. So x minus 4, and again I'm putting parentheses here for clarity's sake. Alright, so now each one has that common denominator. So now what we have to do is we got to fold each side out and then combine our like terms. So on the left side here we get x squared. Okay. Again, they're conjugates, they're opposites, so the O and the I part are going to cancel each other out. And so we'll just get x squared minus 1 minus, okay, when we fold this side out, we get 2x squared minus 8x plus 3x minus 12. And now that I'm combining those, I can write that over that same denominator of x minus 4, x plus 2, and x plus 1. Alright, now obviously there's still a lot more cleaning up we can do, so let's go ahead and try to clean up some more. Alright, so I rewrote it and I went ahead and combined my like terms in the middle there. Okay, and so now we're going to clean up some more, so we got x squared minus 1. So now keep in mind we're minusing that whole polynomial, so think back to how we distributed the minus sign through when we subtracted polynomial. So that becomes minus 2x squared plus 5x plus 12 all over the same denominator, x minus 4, x plus 2, and x plus 1. And then we combine like terms now. So x squared minus 2x squared is just negative x squared. We have just one 5x, just one x term, so it stays. And then negative 1 plus 12 gives me plus 11 over my common denominator of x minus 4, x plus 2, and x plus 1. And again, if you want, you can try to factor that. This one actually does not factor or clean up any nicer, and so that does become our final answer. Alright, so one more I want you guys to try, and see how you do on adding, subtracting rational expressions. Alright, so here's a problem I'd like for you guys to do. It's 5 over x squared plus 10x plus 25 plus 2 over x squared plus 7x plus 10. And so again, just pause the video, give yourself a few minutes to get started and try to figure this out, and then continue the video to see how it's solved out. Alright, so hopefully you gave yourself plenty of time to solve it out, and so actually I went ahead and I solved out the whole problem, and so I just want to kind of go over a few things with you. As first, you notice that I took each denominator and I factored them out completely and got their factored form, and so then I was able to find the LCD was just 2x plus 5s and 1x plus 2, so my LCD is x plus 5 squared and x times x plus 2. And so went back to the first one. Well, it was missing the x plus 2 term, so I multiplied it to the top and the bottom. And then the second one was missing one of the x plus 5s, and so I had to multiply it top and bottom times x plus 5. So then once I'd done that, I just distributed each side through. So I got 5x plus 10 plus 2x plus 10. Over my common denominator of x plus 5 squared times x plus 2. And again, now just combining like terms to finish it up, we get 5x plus 2x is 7x, and then 10 plus 10 is 20. And so we're left with 7x plus 20 over x plus 5 squared times x plus 2. Right, so hopefully this video helped, and hopefully you understand how to add and subtract rational expressions. If not, please feel free to email me or come by and see me and ask any questions you might have over this topic.